All he did was create a paste bin thing about how Shift is a meanie. And you know what? He is, so he's right. Carlos Pina is good. As far as I know. He also offered like $50 to find something in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Shift movie, it's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen. All the hype leading up to Shift movie. He's gotta make it a sub goal. He had it for 1,400 subs, but then he lost all the subs, so it kind of sucks. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna get tired of freaking Revenge of the Flying Dutchman 100%. Like, he just do a movie.
Just look at my damn tools. You put a sword in my Steve. I put an arrow in your Steve.
I put an arrow in your Steve. Classic. Absolute classic. I put an arrow in your Steve. Genius.
That's right. Sleep.
I spent 10 years in the basement preparing for this. You got 10 years? I don't think you do. I don't think you have 10 years in the basement. I don't think you're cut out for this, little boy. I don't think you're cut out for this.
Luke.
You did here?
Wait. I'm actually throwing in the run. I'm actually... Wow! Oh my god, dude! Oh my... Motherfucker! God damn it!
You did here?
Wait. I'm actually throwing in the run. I'm actually... Wow! Oh my god, dude! Oh my... Motherfucker! God damn it!
So I had to kill the dragon. Armor and my damn tools. Just look at my damn tools. You put a sword in my Steve. I put an arrow in your Steve.
I put an arrow in your Steve. Classic. Absolute classic. I put an arrow in your Steve. Genius.
Shift movie, it's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen. All the hype leading up to Shift movie. He's gotta make it a sub goal. He had it for 1,400 subs, but then he lost all the subs, so it kind of sucks. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna get tired of freaking Revenge of the Flying Dutchman 100%. Like, he just do a movie. Shift movie, it's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen. All the hype leading up to Shift movie. He's gotta make it a sub goal. He had it for 1,400 subs, but then he lost all the subs, so it kind of sucks. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna get tired of freaking Revenge of the Flying Dutchman 100%. Like, he just do a movie. Shift movie, it's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen. All the hype leading up to Shift movie. He's gotta make it a sub goal. He had it for 1,400 subs, but then he lost all the subs, so it kind of sucks. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna get tired of freaking Revenge of the Flying Dutchman 100%. Like, he just do a movie. Shift movie, it's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen. All the hype leading up to Shift movie. He's gotta make it a sub goal. He had it for 1,400 subs, but then he lost all the subs, so it kind of sucks. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna get tired of freaking Revenge of the Flying Dutchman 100%. Like, he just do a movie. Carlos Pina. All he did was create a paste bin thing about how Shift is a meanie. And you know what? He is, so he's right. Carlos Pina is good. As far as I know. He also offered like $50 to find something in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Carlos Pina. All he did was create a paste bin thing about how Shift is a meanie. And you know what? He is, so he's right. Carlos Pina is good. As far as I know. He also offered like $50 to find something in Mario Luigi Bowser's Carlos Peanut. All he did was create a paste bin thing about how Shift is a meanie. And you know what? He is, so he's right. Carlos Peanut is good. As far as I know. He also offered like $50 to find something in Mario Luigi Bowser's. All he did was create a paste bin thing about how Shift is a meanie. And you know what? He is, so he's right. Carlos Peanut is good. As far as I know. He also offered like $50 to find something in Mario Luigi Bowser's.
Can get here. I'm actually throwing in the run. I'm actually. Wow! Oh my god, dude! Oh my. Motherfucker! God damn it! Can get here. I'm actually throwing in the run. I'm actually. Wow! Oh my god, dude! Oh my. Motherfucker! God damn it! Can get here. I'm actually throwing in the run. I'm actually. Wow! Oh my god, dude! Oh my. Motherfucker! God damn it!
Squidward on a chair. Squidward on a chair. Squidward on a chair. Squidward on a chair. chip. Squidward on a 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 chip. Squidward Squidward on a chair. 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 Squidward on a chair.
Can't believe I actually had to make this video. So I'm gonna be talking about why I'm banned in Shift Chat. I'm gonna be talking about why I'm not going to be really running BFBB anymore. I'm going to be talking about why I'm I'm still cool with literally everyone except Shift, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to be talking about that. So to get why we got into the argument we got into, you have to go back. I'm going to turn my monitors off so I look at the camera so it's more helpful. We have to go back to about, I'd say September, when a guy by the name of Wirt Weagle came into the BFBB community. Now, Wirt Weagle was a very special fellow, and he wasn't, I don't remember exactly what he did at first, but the first memory I have of him is him asking really, really stupid shit, like, oh, is Hans Disable possible in TSSM? And we told him no. And then, like, 2 days later, he'd be like, I have a theory for Hans Disable. We're like, we looked in the engine. It's not possible. He's like, just try this. So he was adamant about disproving us, which I guess would have been fine if he didn't also, like, he would, at first he was saying PFPB is a bad speed game. Solely for the fact that it's full of tricks and challenging segments, because it's hard, that's why it's bad, and saying that TSSM is better, which we usually don't like favoritism. So we kind of told him, hey, knock it off, both speed games are good in their respective ways, and he didn't. And then the sides switched, and he hated movie because of rings, which, if you guys don't know movie, it's a section where you slide through rings or drive through rings. It's pretty annoying, but it only lasts like 3 minutes tops. So he went on that kick, learned BFPB, did really stupid shit, like he had just, after we had told him multiple times, hey, you don't need to do this, or we tried to help him with shit, and he just wouldn't listen. That would have all been fine on its own, but then there are just some other breaking points, like he associated with a member of the community that we proved to be a splicer. For those of you who don't know what splicing is, it's where you take multiple parts of a speedrun and stitch it together in editing. So it's effectively cheating. It is cheating. That's exactly what it is. But it got him banned from speedrun.com. Of course, he deleted all the evidence, so the most evidence we have now is a choppy video where we had like 100% proof, but the video we have now is a little hit and miss. Some people think it's spliced, some people don't, because his manliness counter stays the same, but there's a really big video cut. But it could have just been a capture card glitch, because it happens to Chris all the time. But he associated with this member of the community. He associated with... I'm chill with this dude now. He associated with Cosmeme back when Cosmeme was super controversial because he made the whole long-ass Reddit thread, or not Reddit thread, speedrun.com forum, saying that we need Shift unsupermodded because he's super biased on the speed games, which is good and which is bad. And then he tried to blackmail me, but I've made up with him since then, and we're chill. Him blackmailing me wasn't like leaking my address or anything. It was posting that I'm not a reputable member of the community. And when I told him that what he was doing was stupid and that no one actually likes, no one actually would agree with this because you're not reputable. So it was a little biased on both of our parts, but we made up with that. But Wirt didn't stop. He continued to do stupid shit. Like, he would message, if you guys don't know who Cole Udd is, he was the very first runner of BFBB. Well, not the very first, but one of the first. Piloted all the tricks, ran the game before Cruise Boost was found. He has stated that he doesn't want to come back to BFBB for, like, at least another, like, 2 or 3 years. He's already been gone for 2 years. He would message Cole about running, like, 1 second long games, like Inspector Ooh and shit like that. And, this is where shit goes downhill. So this is, this year, since February. In February, I started to stick up for myself a little bit more. I tried to stop taking a bunch of shit from a bunch of different people. One of the ones notably being Hasfar. I called him out on his bullshit a lot because it was really fucking annoying for him to just... To be fair, I did kind of instigate it sometimes, but he instigated it sometimes as well. And when he instigated it, I would call him out, and then Silux would just come in and break us up. It wasn't that big of a deal, and I had a DM conversation with him about this the day I got banned. It was on. It was yesterday. It was the 4th of March, 2018. I had a conversation with it and just asked him to fuck off. And he was like, "All right, fine. I won't instigate anymore. My bad, dude. I'm sorry." And we kind of made up. We were fine. But let's get back to Word Weekle, because that's like really the whole root of this situation. So in February, I stopped taking crap from anybody and I started calling people out on their retarded shit. Wirt proceeded to go. He's banned from all the community discords because he's just a retard. He attacks the mods. He calls our rules stupid. He the most notably, he would call Shift a big meanie. And he would say shit like, I'll get to that in a minute. He would say shit like, oh, Shift is stupid, I don't like him. So he made a Reddit thread asking for a 1-minute time save. He put a $50 bounty up on a 1-minute time save in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. And that was like the kick. That was what pushed a couple people over to, we need this dude out. Like, now. We had tried to stop giving him attention. That didn't work. He didn't need it. He just seeked it from other people. He had tried to go run Scooby-Doo, but because of what I'm about to mention, he couldn't. So, he made the Reddit thread. I called him out on it. Tedious called him out on it. And Cosme called him out on it. We thought Cosme was gone. We thought he was gone. That's how stupid this Reddit thread looked. He said, I'm putting a bounty on Hans Disable for like the 4th time. And I'm putting a bounty on a 1-minute time save. In a fairly optimized speed game. Not nearly as optimized as, like, BFBB or, maybe, like, I could compare its level of optimization to, like, what's another game around an hour and 30 minutes? I can compare it to, like, I don't know how optimized the Resident Evil games are. Maybe it's around an hour and 30 in length, and it's a very linear game, so you can't really sequence break that often. We do it as much as we can. So we called them out. Reddit post got deleted. And this was the straw. I don't know if this was before or after the Reddit post, but I'm mentioning it. This was the straw that broke the camel's back, just speedrunners in general. He got a board for, if you don't know what Una's Fetch a Fruit is, it's a speed game that SM Loader 50 runners now. It's fucking weird. But there was a predecessor to that game called Inspector Ooh. And Word Weekle did a run of it. It's like 3 seconds for a beginner run. And he uploaded a speedrun.com and submitted the game. And they accepted it. And he added 25 moderators, including people such as Shift, people like Shift, people like, I'm pretty sure he added Cole, I'm pretty sure he added Tedious, he added Silux, he added a bunch of people that didn't want to be mod. There's even a screenshot of him saying, Tedious, you have mod, you should be responsible. And Tedious replied, you don't know how badly I want to get unmodded. So, yeah, they could demod themselves, but he just demod them back, so there was no point. So, people kept asking, or he made the mod limit 25, imposed by himself. He then proceeded to make a Reddit, or a speedrun.com post that just said, 25 mod limit. And then the text was just the N-word, with the hard ER and everything. Just, boom, there it is. He claims Grape edited it. Grape wouldn't, he had no desire to do that. He can't edit other people's posts. He's like, oh, he used a JavaScript editor. Literally, Impulence. One of the most reputable people in the speedrunning community I know, just because she doesn't give a fuck and she's like straight up honest with everybody. She saw this and she tweeted, she's like, what the fuck? So, he then proceeded to get banned on speedrun.com. And then Tedious was like, I want his SpongeBob runs off. Because having someone on the boards who's banned makes your game look bad. That's what we thought. That was our mentality. So he talked to me, he talked to the TSSM, he got his TOS times from me. He got his Truth or Square times gone. He then proceeded to talk to the TSSM mods about this. He told me he was talking to the TSSM mods about this. And they decided to remove his runs as well. Fast forward to yesterday. I made up with Ringo about December of 2017. So I hopped in his stream, and I was going to say good luck. I had Chris the Fast unban me because I was still banned, but that's not important. So Chris unbanned me, and Ringo was like, yo, thanks for the good luck, dude. And then Shift starts shit-talking Dan Plays, who had not been in the community for forever. He left the community because of just people shitting on him, and he's tried to pick up BFB again, and he can't. And Shift made fun of that because he tweeted about it. He saw the tweet, and he was shit talking Tedious Throne. And since I like to think I'm close friends with Tedious, I kind of got a little pissed. I was like, hey, I mean, he was like, Wirt Weagle's times did not deserve to be removed. I'm like, I kind of think they do. I mean, he harassed the mods. He posted the N-word on speedrun.com. He did things the mods asked him not to do. We gave him multiple warnings. So then we got into not only a screaming match, more like me typing and him being the bigger power because he was on the stream. This is in front of like 25 people, by the way. And what really was, it was really weird because as I was doing this, he was calling the group of he was like, oh, how can you say the TSSM community is super welcoming if you kick out new runners? I'm like, Wirt's not a new runner. He's been in the community for 3 months. He's done stupid shit the entire time. He's like, well, you did stupid shit the entire time. I did stupid shit for like 3 months, and I never posted the N-word on forums. I never made Reddit threads asking for strats and giving out bounties or anything like that. No, I was just stupid, and I raged. Okay, getting angry, doing shit the mods repeatedly tell you not to do, resulting in the view of your speed game. Like, you can't tell someone to not get pissed, okay? It's not how it works. If you have anger management issues, you're gonna get pissed. So, and then making your speed game look like people who are racist run it by posting the N-word on the boards. So, removed it, and it wasn't like he had like 80% of times that were super competitive. He had an extended cheat percent time and a frogfish time. So we were like, go ahead, remove him, no matter what, who cares? He then proceeded to call me a retard, which, okay, not really gonna affect me. We got into a really long argument because he was shit-talking TSSM, and then after playing that game a little more, I was like, hey, it's actually a fun speed game. And I was getting a little upset, and he's like, you know what, I should have done this a long time ago. So I'm like, is he banning me in his chat? So I go and I open his chat, and I type in an emote, and it says, you have been permanently banned from talking in Shift. And I'm in a call with Keys, and Keys can tell you, I just started laughing really hard. I just started laughing because it doesn't really affect me that I'm banned in his chat because I was really only subbed and following for the sake of BOPB and not really for him, because if you watch Shift stream, right? Watch his stream, and then go and watch the VOD of Ringo's stream yesterday, and look me in the eyes and tell me he would say that on his stream, and he would call me out like that on his stream, because he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't shit talk. Oh, then I've got more to go into. Later in Ringo's stream, he was shit talking Tedious for because he was like, if you hate movie, he takes it as a personal attack. Like, no, I hate movie jokes all the time. I'm like, dude, this game fucking sucks. He's like, yeah, whatever, you just suck. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, fine. He goes, I hate battle. I'm like, you're bad at battle. So it's like it's like there are people who genuinely dislike movie, but Tedious's thing is that Shift is disliking him without actually knowing who he is as a person. He's never sat down and had a conversation with him. So that's what makes Tedious mad. But I keep getting off track. But yeah, Shift banned me. He then proceeded to shit talk Purple because he was running movie instead of battle. He kept making, like, I'm pretty sure he was making Wales jokes and shit like that, and like, oh, I gotta run movie, boys. I gotta get a 132. And this is what was really weird. Red Moss Shift tweeted out something about movie, and Red Moss replied, bro, if Mannix takes my 3rd place or my 4th place, I'm gonna die. And Tedious was like, well, the Red Moss, your boards have been super active. Like, yeah, and Red Moss replied, yeah, that's super cool. And Shift thought he was being ironic. And I don't think he was being ironic. Shift is always going on about how, like, Red Moss never really tried for any of his PBs, so that's just the kind of dude Red Moss is. He just puts in a little bit of time, grinds the fuck out of it, and he gets it. That's how he was with, the only thing I can think the dude's done super long term, like, constantly, for over years, us, in Guitar Hero. But those things require constant practice. BFBB, you can grind it out for a month and get a PB and you're good. So, it's not really, I feel like the reason I was banned was for having an opinion that diverged from his. And I've had conversations with other people that disagreed with the view that Wart Weagle's run should be removed. But I'm close friends with a couple of them. I talked to Colin about it, and Colin was like, yeah, I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm not going to ban you in my chat or anything like that. I talked to Jessway about it, and Jessway was like, no, I don't think the runs should have been removed, but I'm not going to yell at you and ban you or anything for it, because that's stupid. And from what I've been told, I'm not going to drop names, from what I've been told, it wasn't just last night, it was... They said it's pretty much everything since February 2017, which is literally, like, when I started sticking up for myself. I think he meant 2018, because February 2017, I wasn't in the community, so there was no way I could have done anything. So, that's when I started sticking up myself for Hasfar. That's when I'm not shitting on Hasfar, by the way. That's why, because he was actually mature and we worked out our situation. I'm not shitting on anybody except Shift, because I think I've always, for a couple months now, you realize I haven't been in his chat, I didn't really like the way he tackled streaming, because there was a couple nights before this, where him and his chat were just rolling over a clip from 10 months ago. Like, they were bringing it back, and it was just so fucking retarded. He was like, look at this clip, he's raging at Murmelair, and it was in Glad Jonas, guys, even though it was 10 fucking months ago. Like, are you so unoriginal and you have to make up jokes from, like, Dan the Man era? Come the fuck on, man. Yep. I don't want to be the next fucking Rebag or Prolease Peanut, and that's why I'm making this video, to try to make my clear that, I'm just gonna leave it the fuck alone. I'm just gonna speedrun TSSM, and I might pick Battle back up. We'll see. That's my cat. I might pick Battle back up. We'll see. I probably will. Probably gonna be learning a couple new speed games, but I don't know if I'll ever take BFBB as serious as I did ever again because of this fucking bullshit. I can kind of say literally all the same shit I said about Shift just being a shit talker about Liquid's chat. Not Liquid himself, but Liquid's chat. They'll just fucking pound a meme into the ground. Like, they are people who come into my stream from his chat and just, like, why, dude? Really? You're gonna fucking resort to coming into my goddamn stream because of a meme in someone else's chat? Like, why? What's the point? Yep. I'm kind of done. So, I'm gonna be playing Guitar Hero a lot. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not gonna make I was thinking about making a new account on everything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick with this one. But Shift was joking, saying, "Oh, we don't like you, so we should remove your BFB runs." And I was like half tempted to remove them myself, but I didn't want to do that. But yeah. Now you know the true reason I really don't. I'm not in the community anymore. I'd been on and off leaving the Discord for a couple days, actually, before this happened, because
Squidward on a chair. 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 Squidward
I don't know regret it, because there are a couple of people who just kind of said fuck you without learning who I was. There are people who can't form opinions by themselves. Because even with work, I had talked to him myself, even with that, I had talked about myself, and Nick did. That's a whole different ballgame. Splicing is not equal to so, I'm not gonna go black, and if I do, it's probably, if it's not black for like less than 3 days, then but yeah, I'm probably gonna be talking to Chris a lot. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed me ranting about how I got banned for having an opinion. Oh, and it's not just this, but I'm banned in the BFB, so I can never learn that. That's also very fun.
a chip. Squidward on 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 a chip. chip. Squidward on a 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 chair. 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 Squidward on a